Welcome to Two Blondes and a Brunette, the show where we, Jillian, Izzy, and Lauren discuss all things entertainment, drama, and whatever else comes to mind.
Now either kick your feet up or keep your eyes on the road and let's talk.
Hello, everybody. I am Lauren. And who are you over there?
I'm Jill. I hope everyone's having a great day so far.
So you are listening to Two Blondes and a Brunette.
88.9 WMCX at Monmouth University. If you want the entertainment,
sorry, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties right now. So you are listening to Two Blondes and a Brunette currently. This is a show where we kind of talk about whatever comes to mind. So we have some funny stories we're going to talk about. We have some celebrity drama. And we kind of just talk about like everything that's trending right now.
Yeah, definitely a lot of entertainment. We're going to throw some personal stories in there just to spice things up a little bit. And pretty much anything, TikTok, Instagram, TV shows, all that fun stuff.
And if you guys ever have any questions, like, you are totally free to call in. So the number is 732-571-3493. Just throwing it out there. So yeah, we kind of just talk about whatever comes to mind. So just to give an introduction on who we are, like I said, two blondes and a brunette. So I'm the brunette, I'm Lauren, which we'll go over in a second. And then you are?
I'm Jill. I am one of the blondes.
And then we also have Izzy, who is actually running late today.
Yes.
She is having a blonde moment. So, but that's okay. It happens. So she will be here in a little bit. And in the meantime, we're going to talk about ourselves for a second, give you guys kind of an introduction on who we are. Again, we're going to be here every Tuesday from 10 to 11 a.m. So if you're driving in the car right now or just listening to WMCX, we are here every Tuesday, 10 to 11 a.m.
Tune in.
So yeah, you guys are going to get to know us pretty well. So, Jill, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Tell us who you are.
Okay, so my name is Jill. I guess you could say I would like to identify myself almost as like a personal therapist. I feel like when it comes to entertainment, a lot of my friends are always coming to me on advice when it comes to relationships with either a significant other, a friendship. So I feel like I definitely am going to incorporate that into this show. I actually just competed in Miss New Jersey USA this summer, which I feel like definitely helped shape me to, I guess, push me to what I want to do. Obviously, we're Monmouth University students, comm majors, so I think that kind of says enough for what we want to do, TV, radio. But going back to my topic on Miss New Jersey, that was a great experience. I feel like if anyone needs a confidence boost, definitely put yourself in a situation where you're definitely uncomfortable. I mean, this personally is my first ever live radio show, so I'm kind of doing that right now. But other than that, I kind of just am taking things day by day, casual stuff going on, school, work, nothing really out of the normal. I have a new passion for snowboarding, which is pretty cool. I actually just learned about 3 weeks ago, and I definitely picked it up pretty quick. If anyone needs any tips on good mountains around the New Jersey, New York, PA area, I am new to this, but I definitely can give you some advice on that. So not sure if that's the best introduction, but that's just something about me.
No, I think it was great. Like, I have questions. Like, I have been wanting to go like snowboarding or skiing. Like, did you only go snowboarding or was it just skiing?
So my thing is like I feel like snowboarders just like look cooler.
That's what I think. Like,
I
it's
just
so
had
much
to learn
cooler
how to snowboard. I feel like skiing just, I don't know, the fact that they relate the stopping to like foods like pizza and french frying, I was just like, I'm not about that. I definitely wanted to just hop right in and figure out how to snowboard. I'm also pretty good at longboarding, so I felt with my confidence and giant ego, I was like, no way I'll not be able to get this. I was like, I'm definitely going to pick it up like rather quickly. I would say it probably honestly did take me like 30 minutes though to pick it up. I feel like if anyone really just wants to try it and like gives it their best go, you're going to fall a few times, but you just get back up. Definitely one of the most fun things I've done though recently.
It looks so much fun. No, I like totally agree that snowboarding just looks so much cooler than skiing.
Yeah.
But it's almost like skiing looks easier.
Well, I've learned that skiing is easier to learn, harder to master. Snowboarding is harder to learn, but easier to like pick up tricks and like actually get the flow of it. But that's like 3 or 4 times going once you get the hang of it all. I mean, if we're going to jump right in, I could just do a quick funny story.
Go for it. Let's do it.
Pretty much, this happened about 2 weeks ago. My friend who taught me how to snowboard, we've been kind of grinding on trips every weekend. And I just learned how to do toe side. So toe side's when your back foot's a little bit backwards, you're leaning forward.
Oh my God, look who's here.
Oh, welcome, Izzy.
She's here.
Oh, how are you? Doing good?
Late, but we've made it. What a good first impression. I'm the other blonde Izzy of two blondes and a brunette. Hello.
All right, so we were just talking about snowboarding, and then we're going to go into
of my incredibly awesome story. So pretty much what happened is, so I learned how to do toe side. I'm going down the mountain, and all of a sudden, I don't know what I did. I picked up this abnormal amount of speed. My friend's like probably 50 feet in front of me, and I literally zoomed past her. I don't know what I was thinking. I could not control myself. She was like, didn't even know it was me going by her. And the next thing she saw was just a cloud of snow just go in the air. And I literally went into the snow like an exclamation point.
Oh my God.
It was so bad. She didn't know it was me. She like quickly got to me and she was like, "Are you okay?" And I just looked at her with the straightest face. I was like, "No, I am not okay. I am covered in snow. I am in pain. I am 99% sure I did get a minor concussion. But like I said, you're gonna fall, but you do get back up. It's a lot of fun, other than the fact that, if you pick up a lot of speed, you should be wary that you might go into the snow like an exclamation point. Head first. Don't even have time to put your hands out.
That's just a life lesson right there. You're going to fall, and you're going to get back up, just like Jill.
Exactly, a metaphor.
Izzy, do you want to give us a quick introduction on who you are?
Oh, yes. So I am Izzy Zielinski. I have a coffee obsession. I have a golden doodle named Layla, love of my life. And as we can see from today, I'm always late. But for you guys, I will try to be more on time. And that's kind of my vibe.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't even think I introduced myself.
No,
I'm Lauren. I'm the brunette of Two Blondes and a Brunette. I'm pretty not cool at all.
Hey, come on.
The only thing I really talk about is how much I hate my job. And I have a cat, and she's like my only personality trait. She's the only thing I ever talk about. But yeah, so I'm pretty involved with radio. I guess that's a fun fact. I'm the program director here at WMCX. So I feel like I'm always here. I'm always talking. So
Yeah.
I always have stuff to talk about, I feel like. So hopefully we'll never run out of stuff to talk about around here.
I don't think we will.
So we wanted to get into some celebrity drama and stuff since we're going to be talking about what's trending. So we're going to get into that. Where else would you get your gossip from? Stay tuned right here to keep on top of the latest celebrity drama. All right. So do you guys have any topics that you want to start with at the moment? Or I could start, whichever.
I've got quite a few about the Kim Kanye stuff.
Oh, yes.
He went on an obscene rant, multiple posts long. They all got deleted, but I screenshotted one. But he's just mad because North is on TikTok, thriving, having a good time. And he posted a caption, all caps, "Since this is my first divorce, I need to know, what should I do about my daughter being put on TikTok against my will?" Everyone in the comments was either like, "My boy, delete this," or some celebrities were like, "Yeah, children need to go play outside. Why is she on TikTok?" Which is old man mentality. But there were a lot more rants about that of him just being like, "What do I do? Get her off the app, blah, blah, blah." And Kim's cousin reached out and was like, "Do you need medication, Kanye?" He took offense to that, obviously. She also asked him for Yeezys, though, so that kind of set him off. But either way, there's just a lot happening with them, a lot of accusations. Kim also said that he put a hit on her. Basically, the whole family's kind of messed up now. But Pete Davidson yesterday finally just referred to Kim as his girlfriend. So that's exciting.
Wow.
And for the first time, he was like, "This is my girlfriend. We hang out in my room." And she said she likes the easy flow of Pete Davidson and the drama that he doesn't carry. So that's all I had on the Kim stuff.
That's This family,
obscene,
I
though.
swear, I wrote like in my biography about myself, like I just, not to offend anyone, but I can't stand the Kardashians.
I was gonna say,
insane.
I don't know anything that revolves around their life. I've only seen TikToks, and it's always the one that's like, my diamond earring. Like, literally anything. If someone said Kim Kardashian, that's the first thing that pops into my head. I'm like, I just can't follow along with it.
I know, I
No,
just,
it's
Too much.
literally, like, I don't even have words to kind of describe like how I feel about them, but it just never made sense to me how they're just, or I guess they were just like this normal family, and all of a sudden they're like super famous and like billionaires. Like, how did they do that? I just don't get it.
Kim had a little
I
tape
mean,
out.
Yeah.
Is there
I
a
was
story
gonna
behind
say.
it that I just don't know?
It just like got leaked, and then that's kind of where they got their
Oh my-
clout from.
I didn't
Yeah.
even know that.
Mm-hmm.
See, I should not be here right now. I didn't even know that.
What a role
Well,
model.
On the topic of the leaked tapes, I also had the Pam and Tommy show just came out on Hulu for Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee, the drummer of Motley Crue. So she got also, well, she was in like Baywatch. That's where she got all her clout from. But then her tape got leaked because one of the carpenters working on the house got stiffed by Tommy. So then he like stole the tape and then sold it for money. Basically, like, ruining her life, putting the tape out there. Like, nobody cares that like Tommy's in it, but yeah. And then Tommy Lee agreed to the show, said like the people need to know what happened. It was a very messed up situation. Pamela said, don't put it out there. It was a horrible time in my life. It ruined my life. Courtney Love was like, it's outrageous. It destroyed her. And they put it out there on Hulu. And she's upset by it. But the company was like annoying because they were like, oh, we want to give an accurate representation of like the hardship you went through, blah, blah, blah. But they're like, I don't want to like spoil it, but they have an animated part of Tommy Lee's pee-pee talking to him, having a heart-to-heart about how much he loves Pam. So it's like they're talking about making a serious like moment about it and then doing that. But it's a good show. I have to admit, I watched it. It is entertaining aside from like that part, but I feel bad for Pam because it's obviously just bringing back a lot of hard memories for her. But
I can't say I've ever even heard of that.
it's like new. It like just came out. They're on like episode 3.
Huh.
But
I mean, if we're gonna talk about TV shows, I guess I can jump right into, I feel like a TV show that has definitely, I would say, came out of nowhere. I didn't really know anything about it until I saw all these makeup trends on TikTok, and the soundtrack by Labyrinth. I
yeah.
heard about that, and the show I'm talking about is called Euphoria. I feel like there's a lot of debates about the show. A few of the characters in it is Zendaya, which I'm sure a lot of people know who she is. She's famous for a lot of different movies and TV shows. I mean, I watched her when I was growing up. But it's definitely a show I have to watch by myself.
Oh, no.
It's just a lot. But to jump right into it, it pretty much is a teen drama series, and it's on HBO by Sam Levinson, and it's a tragic story about love and loss, involving themes that reflect the modern world. It has romantic, dark parts of society. There's a lot of stuff that goes on when it comes to drugs, sexual,
Very.
I guess, stuff going on like
Stuff.
that, self-harm,
Very much.
social media. And it kind of just is all about, each character I feel like has a different path in this story though. I mean, if we're gonna get into that, Zendaya plays Rue, who, I mean, I feel like everyone either likes Rue or doesn't like her. She's kind of a mess.
I don't like her.
Yeah, definitely.
Love
step
Zendaya,
in.
but Rue's character is just like, she just stands with a blank expression in like every scene, or she's yelling.
I mean, yeah.
Her
it's-
entire storyline is just like drugs.
No,
like,
literally.
nothing else.
Nope,
But
it is completely and utterly just all drugs. I mean, you see that she relapses and then she gets clean and then she immediately goes back into it, and you're just like, holy moly, get this girl help.
Yeah.
Like, and it's funny because you literally, like, you get involved in the show. Like, you feel like you're there. Like, you want to just, like, tell her, like, you need to stop. Like, I feel like, I mean, at least for me, when I'm watching it, as I just started watching it about, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, because my friends and I saw it on TikTok. They're all like, watch it, blah, 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 this and that. Another character is Lexi, who's Cassie's younger sister. She doesn't really play a big part into it until...
so there was tea about that, actually.
Oh.
So, yeah, like, right now, her character's, like, really low-key and stuff, but apparently, like, the actress who plays her said at the end she's just as crazy as the rest of them.
Oh, God.
So, she's gonna do something messed up. I think...
Do you think she gets involved with, like, Fez?
I think it's gonna be... She's, like, writing that play about everybody's lives.
Yeah.
So I think she's gonna, like, drop a big bomb and just, like, have an episode. That's what I feel is gonna happen. But she also is getting involved with Fez. This upcoming episode, actually, there's gonna be a couch scene of them just, like, hanging out, looking at each other. I don't know if anything's gonna happen, but it is gonna be a Fez and Lexi scene that a lot of the fans have been waiting for.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like talking about Fez, you know, he's pretty much probably the
So
chillest
funny.
person on the show. A lot of people say in real life, they're like, is he even actually acting? Because people just think that's how his personality is. I mean, I've seen videos of him, and he literally talks the same exact way, acts the same way. It's actually kind of funny.
They literally picked him up off the street, apparently.
Oh,
and they were
God.
just like, do you
I
want to
mean,
act?
I'm not surprised.
He's like not an actor. They just picked him up, put him on. And
fits it perfectly, though.
he also live tweets during every episode, so it's really funny because he's like, my manager's not going to be happy about this one. But he like spoils the entire show over and
God.
over.
I mean, we got Cal Jacobs, who's Nate's father, who actually, I mean, forgive me, if anyone has watched Grey's Anatomy before, he is one of the doctors in it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Eric Dane.
Oh.
He's one of the doctors in Grey's. I also
didn't make that
wasn't
connection.
I didn't really watch Grey's, but I just knew because I would see people talk about him. But I think it's funny seeing him go from, I guess a more
like the dignified doctor to
to what he is portrayed in this show, which is a father with a double life. And then we have Maddie, who's Cassie's best friend. Cassie's kind of the good girl in the beginning of the show. I feel like she doesn't really do much until the second season, where things get a little bit spicy. She gets involved with Maddie's ex-boyfriend Nate. It's like a whole storyline. And then we have Nate, who ironically enough was in the kissing booth, which is so funny because you see him play such an innocent character and then become this
toxic
crazy school athlete with anger issues and all these insecurities. It's a lot.
Wait, who is it? Is it Jacob?
Jacob Elord.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, okay, I could talk about the kissing booth, but you guys continue.
I think everyone could. But it's just funny because he plays such like an innocent character in then and like just turns into this raging crazy guy, and you're just like, wow. I don't know. But did you watch the last episode or?
I did watch the last episode, and that was insane because I feel like the episode before, I liked Cal's, monologue. That was a fun moment.
I am who I am.
I am who I am, like iconic quote. But the episode itself, just like nothing was happening. Like that scene was probably the only redeeming thing, and everything else was just like. I mean, the hot tub part was funny too, and Cassie act. But other than that, like nothing. So this episode, this week, like really redeemed it because it was just like straight insane.
It was crazy.
Start to finish, just like they said Zendaya's gonna get an Emmy for it. Like
honestly though,
it's
she totally
crazy.
Could.
She bodied it, but
also apologizing in advance for spoilers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just a heads up. If you haven't seen it and you wanted to see it, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
But no, this last episode was crazy. Honestly, it was just like a wild goose chase like the whole time for
in
Rue.
Converse, she like destroyed an entire town within like 24 hours.
Outran police officers,
like
somehow
insane.
Took some pretty hard falls and got right up. And
I was just surprised she went to the dealer's house though instead of like people thought she was gonna go to her sponsor's house
did you
or
hear
something.
about what predictions might be about the dealer?
Oh, how they want to like put her on the street. Yeah, I've seen that. I feel like that is what's gonna happen because people were also saying that like Faye is also like involved in it.
Well,
that like she's
there was
one of them.
Scene I guess in last episode of when Rue was at the dealer's house and there was scratching on the door that was locked. So some people were like, was that
I didn't
Faye
notice
in there
that
because she wasn't at Fez's house.
Oh, that's smart, actually.
And everyone thinks that the woman's selling the girls for money.
Yeah.
And
Probably.
I mean, Rue can definitely get herself into a sticky situation, as you can see the state she was in with withdrawal.
Yeah, and
And,
she sold her that suitcase like knowing she would never be able to pay it back, because she even said to her like, you look like somebody who doesn't have $5,000. So they did it on purpose. Also, I don't know if this is like true or not, but apparently the actors are beefing, and like Nate and who plays the blonde one? I know the actress Hunter is the actress's name. Jules, that's the one. Yes.
Oh, I forgot about Jules.
Yeah, we didn't do her.
No.
Jules and Nate apparently are like fighting, and that's why they're not in any scenes together. But apparently there's a scene coming up where they do have to be with each other, because he has to tell her that the tape is missing or something because Maddie has it. Yeah, so I don't know what's happening with that either.
Well, I mean, I guess it worked out, though, because I feel like the episode that just passed was more revolved around Rue's life.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be like Jules and Nate with the like sneaking around, hooking up storyline, but then since they were fighting, they threw Cassie in, which I like didn't pick up on, because at first I was like, all right, this is fine, but then it didn't really make sense thinking about it.
I guess I didn't really think about that. But I think it did leave us all questioning, like, what's going to happen with Jules and Nate. Like, they had a little bit of a fling, and it kind of
Never
just
got brought up.
Yeah,
That's
it
why.
just
People were like,
literally
well, what
got
happened? Well, I don't
just
know.
cut off. But, I mean, this show is definitely crazy. I mean, I would not recommend children to watch it. It's
Definitely not. I've seen like 100 peepees in the last like 8 episodes.
No, it's actually very
very graphic.
very graphic. That's the right word to use. But it does have an interesting storyline. It does keep you engaged. Besides all of the other nudity and whatnot, it definitely is an interesting story to follow. I mean, a lot of the characters you can also see, like, I mean, I guess in a way it does kind of express like abusive relationships. I mean,
oh yeah, definitely.
I wouldn't physically and mentally. I mean, I just think watching it sometimes it's kind of like a lot of people can relate to how Nate is with the way he's so violent.
The show triggers like a lot of people.
No, it does. I mean, I can understand why it makes it feel like you're
in it,
you've been through it. But
I mean, as someone who's never seen it, it's good to like get informed on everything that's going on.
Yeah.
I've talked to a lot of people about it, even though I haven't seen it, and they all said the same thing. Like, you can't watch it with other people, which is kind of funny to me. I've never like thought of a show like that.
You could watch it with other people.
You can,
maybe
but
not your parents.
Yeah.
That would be a little awkward.
It'll be slightly awkward.
You can watch it with your friends. I wouldn't but just.
Yeah, I hear so much about it, and it's like,
Yeah.
I don't even watch it, and it's like all over my Twitter account, which I think is crazy. But
Yeah.
I think it's important that a show like that kind of has a lot of attention, even though it's very, R-rated. It's
Very R's or anything.
No, people
like.
call it an R-rated Riverdale. They're like, it's just Riverdale with peepees and drugs.
Yeah.
And honestly, low-key, maybe. But
There's
Riverdale's
just
just
a few
awful.
scenes that are like musical scenes
That's
where you're
the
like,
thing. Like,
that's
I'm
kinda
like,
Riverdale
ah.
vibes.
Yeah, awful.
See, I haven't seen Riverdale either. I'm very
You're lucky.
TV not cultured.
Okay, so my thing is like I don't watch physical TV. I've only ever used streaming services probably in the last like year or so. I just feel like it's so much easier because I think I subscribe to almost every TV streaming service. It's really bad. I don't even know what I have, honestly. But it's like to the point where like I don't even need to watch TV itself because I have Twitter. I have like all these news apps that I can follow along with what's going on during the day.
Yeah.
And then at night, I'm just like, let me just rewatch Criminal Minds for the 7th time.
I know.
Oh my God.
I
Like,
love Criminal Minds.
Literally, I probably have watched that show like 5 times in my lifetime. And this is coming like from a show that has 15 seasons. Like there's at least like 25 episodes in each season, like 40 minutes long.
Yeah.
Like, it is a
Oh
commitment.
my God.
Criminal Minds is like, it's elite. It's so good.
I
And what's
don't
that guy's, Reed is his name in the show.
I love Reed.
Matthew Gray Gubler, is it?
Yeah.
Gubler, whatever it is.
I don't know.
I love the obsession with him on like TikTok and stuff.
No, I love. I could see it. I love him. Him and Morgan.
He just seems like the sweetest person, like even his character and in person.
Wait, did you see like the funny YouTube videos of him?
No.
Where he's like walking around all the trailers and he's just saying the most bizarre stuff.
Oh
like
my
he'll say
goodness.
something so rude to like one of the other like people he's with, and it's like obviously I think it's a joke, but like
Yeah.
it's so funny because you kind of start believing that he's like his character, like this smart like person, and then you see all these YouTube videos and it's just like what?
I know,
the
it's like
heck?
celebrities behind closed doors.
You're like, tell
it's
me this
so
isn't his actual
funny.
personality.
Yeah.
I'll be so sad.
It's crazy how I feel like some celebrities just have a completely different personality.
I agree.
It's like I feel like Justin Bieber was one of them. Like back in the
Oh,
day,
yeah.
it's like everyone like loved him when he was like 15 or 16, and then I feel like all this controversy came out about him, and I feel like he's pretty back to normal now. But
Yeah, he was just bad before, but he was like peeing in like buckets and stuff. That was just like.
And like wasn't he like
strange.
spitting on fans?
He was spitting on people. He had a strange time in his life.
yeah, it's crazy to me. But he like gained. He's so weird. Speaking of celebrities, I wanted to like mention. I don't know about you guys, but I think JoJo Siwa has like
She popped
literally
off,
blown up.
Yeah.
Like, and it's so crazy to me. And I always, like, she always got so much hate because I know she's obviously, like, a kid's performer and, like, content creator.
Yeah.
But it's, like, I don't know. I don't even know how to word it. But I just think, like, I watched her on Dancing with the Stars. And I've always, like, not exactly been a fan, but I've always respected her because
Yeah.
she's always gotten so much hate just for, you know, creating content for kids. But it's like she's such a good person, and all of a sudden she's blowing up and everyone's saying that. And she used to get so much hate, and I would be there like, yo, like, she's a cool person. And all of a sudden everyone's like, oh my God, she's so cool. And I'm
Well,
just
I
sitting there
mean-
like, I told you so.
I've been
She
saying.
was known though for like children, like making
Well,
I guess like the
yeah.
younger generation of like Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus, like that kind of vibe in a way. Like I don't know, I feel like she wasn't meant to I guess entertain teenagers or
No.
adults. Like she's meant for the younger crowd.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I feel like, you know, if she's good at what she does and she's having fun with it, I'm like, I don't know
Yeah, get
how
that
that
bag.
affects anybody else other than her fans. I mean, I do believe after she kind of stopped wearing the bows, she took the bows out of her
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
That's
She,
when
like-
kind of everyone was like, wait a second, like she's not a child. Like
Yeah.
she's like an adult who is performing for the younger generation, you know, doing her thing. And I honestly, good for her.
Exactly. And I always just felt so bad because she always got so much hate for it. And like, you know,
I think it's because she's like our age, dressing up in like unicorn. Because like there are child performers, but like they're still like adults that just put on the
Yeah.
costume. But JoJo like embodied it. Like her bedroom has like the pink bunk bed slide.
Yeah.
Like her whole house has like candy walls. Like it's
Has
just
like, a
like
giant unicorn right when
Yeah.
you walk in.
it's like it's. But also it's like go off. Like
Wait.
she's dedicated to her craft.
Is
you know,
it a Tesla she has?
like it's
With
like,
her
With
face
her
on
face,
it?
like,
Come
all over.
on.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, if you can afford that, I mean,
You
Yeah.
go, girl.
Like, that is so funny.
gotta support it.
But it's
That's
like,
crazy.
I don't know. Like, it's crazy to me, but it's like, why are people, like, let her live her life, you know? I always just felt so bad for her, and then all of a sudden, like, she stopped wearing the bows, and she came out, and it's like, everyone's like,
Yeah.
wow,
Well,
role
I
model.
feel like also when she did come out, like people gained more respect for her because you
Yeah.
know she was embodying herself. She wasn't. I guess I don't know. Like the hate kind of stopped. I feel like no one knew how to. Like everyone was just so happy for her. Like that there was no
Yeah.
negative energy. I mean, also it's funny too. If you like look back on her older TikToks and stuff, you'll see the comments like, "Act your age," like, "Why are you still wearing bows? Like, why do you wear so much glitter?" And then immediately, I think it was after. I don't know if it was after her TikTok saying she came out or what it was, but immediately it was just like, go off, like you're so
Yeah.
like we love you.
it's like everyone
all
just
the
flipped the
support.
switch.
I know.
switched up.
It's like what?
I'm sitting there like, guys, like, I always felt so
Big
bad for her.
fans.
And honestly, you know what? I will get hate for this, but her music is catchy.
Hold the Drama is like
No, it's
iconic. Like I don't know.
No, her music is so catchy, and it's not like I don't listen to it religiously, but like I've heard some
No,
songs
but-
and they are catchy.
Yeah.
Like they're good. Like I would play it on here. Like,
I would
so
do
catchy.
it. 100%.
I can't say I have ever listened to JoJo Siwa's music.
But it's like,
got
I don't
it
know
for
where
the
I've heard it,
culture.
but it's like you hear it on just like random songs on TikTok or something. And I'm like, what is this?
Wait,
and then you see it's
maybe
JoJo Siwa.
I have heard of them, but I just don't realize
Maybe.
it's her.
But like, just some of them are so catchy. Like they get stuck in my head.
I feel like it started ironically when, not a fan anymore, but when Shane Dawson and her would collab all the time, and he was like JoJo Siwa, and they would like buy merch and stuff. I feel like that's when I got exposed to it. He's canceled now, but JoJo's still riding high.
Wait.
So
Shane Dawson. Let me tell you
Okay.
that brings back memories. I swear, I would watch this man doing like French fry reviews.
no, like
literally.
religiously, I watched him like every
those
day.
were so funny, where he'd do like the blind taste test and he would convince himself it was one store and it was the other one. That was like peak comedy gold for me. Like, I thought that was so funny for no reason.
No, he used to be so funny, and I like
Yeah.
honestly, I like found out everything that he got canceled for, and it's like, you know,
Awful.
I can't watch him anymore or support him like that.
I didn't even know he was
But
canceled.
You did it?
What happened?
I
my
no, we can't talk about that.
That was like obscene stuff.
Okay, after.
But like, yeah, I remember like coming home from elementary, maybe not elementary school, but like middle school, and like I know like the life hack videos. I used
He
to
did like
love
conspiracies.
Oh, I
He
used
did
to
like the
watch the
ghost
conspiracy.
things,
Yeah.
the like haunted hotel tours. Like it was like
I remember
funny
those.
stuff.
those. Yeah, like he used to be so funny. Like he used to be like my top like.
No, he was
YouTuber?
huge on
Creator.
YouTube, like top creator.
Yeah.
And then
oh my god,
funny.
he used to put stuff in the microwave. That was so
I remember
funny.
that too. God.
He put like an Elsa doll in there.
Remember he
like,
would do Lay's chips and like shrink
yes,
them into
they would
tiny
shrink in
things.
like the Doritos bags.
Yeah.
It was like, this is just such good content. Like I love this.
I feel like it just unlocked like a memory from like when I was younger, but like it's funny because I have not heard of him in years.
I know.
And I just forgot. Like
He's
it
been way under the radar lately.
just
Yeah.
fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah, I miss the days where he wasn't canceled and he didn't do the stuff that he did.
Yeah.
I see like all of like old like YouTube days. Like I feel like so many people are just canceled. Like I
Everyone,
just
like,
miss those days.
Jenna Marbles left because she was afraid of getting canceled. She was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave before anybody starts digging up stuff from like 20 years ago.
I miss Jenna
Like,
Marbles.
I loved her too.
I liked her dogs.
Yes.
They
Oh
were
my gosh, her
funny.
dogs.
I loved them.
I mean, I feel like social media nowadays, though, it's hit or miss. I feel like a lot over TikTok, they talk about like cancel culture and how like it, I mean, someone could say or do like the smallest thing and people will blow it way out of proportion.
Right.
And I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, as much as some people don't respect that that's their career, like it is, and you know, they just try to constantly like take that away from them.
Yeah.
That happened with Dixie. That chef, as a joke, you know, she
Oh, the
hates snails.
snails?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
ate the snail, like spat it out, and everybody was like, "You're a spoiled brat. You have a
Like,
personal
come
chef, and you're spitting
on.
his food out." She was like, "It was a joke. Why would you make me eat a snail?"
No,
like,
it wouldn't even have been a joke. If someone put a snail like in my mouth,
I'd
like the
scream.
texture,
I'd
I
immediately
couldn't even,
scream.
like fathom eating
Yeah.
that.
I
would be.
couldn't either.
I would just be disgusted the fact that like it's a snail. I mean,
Yeah.
good for you if you like snail. What is it called? Like El Cargo?
Yeah,
Escargot.
Escargot.
Right.
Okay. Anyways, you know what I mean. It's something like that.
I don't
My
know.
apologies because I can't pronounce it. But
We're
Girl,
not a
none of
French
us
class.
can. We're all struggling over here.
I don't even know what it is. But I would not want to eat it.
No, me neither. I would yak that up.
Yeah, I feel bad for like these big creators like Charlie and Dixie. Like, I don't know. They're
I watched a bit of their show that they had, and they just like, I mean, they're having fun, but they're just under so much like constant stress and anxiety. Like the amount of breakdowns that Dixie has had on that show, like crying in her parents' arms, saying like they're all like being mean. Like she gets so much hate every day.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, I'm not like a big fan of them, but I wouldn't like be in her comment section being like, deactivate your account. Like
Yeah.
it's just like unnecessary for no reason.
And it's like people made them famous, you know? It's not like they obviously posted the content that they think would do well, but you know, these fans made them famous, and it's not like, I mean, obviously they probably did want to get famous, or like they may or may not have.
Yeah.
But like these people made them famous. And it's not something they could have really controlled. Like, they just went viral on TikTok. Like, they don't, I mean, maybe they could have, like, paid for viewers or something. I don't know, but I don't know.
That was a conspiracy too. Like, people were going through Charlie's followers. Everything was like a bot. And like, personally, I've never had her once on my For You page, like, ever. So that's the thing, because everybody was like comparing notes. They were like, half of us don't follow her. She has like bot followers, and she's never on anyone's For You page other than like the children.
I feel like none of the Hype House or any creator that I guess blew up on TikTok ever was on my For You page. Like, occasionally, I think maybe Addison Rae would come up, but like other than that, my whole For You page is memes.
Yeah.
Like, I have the funniest content. Like, I strongly believe I have the funniest content pop up. Like, it's ridiculous.
I love TikTok.
But I mean, I feel bad though, because Charlie got famous through dance, and then Dixie kind of just like followed along. I feel like she took more of the heat just because people were calling her like a clout chaser through her sister and saying that she wasn't as famous as Charlie. And you know, that's never easy, I guess, to swallow. Like, you know, she's trying to start her own thing. I think she just started singing, like, and making music.
God, her singing career though is like the like, one day I was really, 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 really sad song. It's just like the lyrics are awful.
I feel like every person though who has, I guess, become famous on TikTok has started a music career, and I'm very confused by it. Like,
yeah.
Is it just a scheme to make more money, or is it like they actually will have a passion for singing? There's some girl
I feel like
who
they don't.
maybe she's like a body activist. I have no idea what she, like, I don't even know if she's from here.
Sienna May.
No, not her.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a different person.
She's canceled too.
Yeah,
Go
no,
off.
definitely canceled. No, there's another girl, and I literally don't remember her name, but she'll randomly come up on my For You page, and she takes so much heat because, like, she wears crop tops and, like, you know, does like dancing, and people will, like, you know, say mean things about her body and whatnot, but she kind of like takes it and will literally just continue making them. And now she like does like the dancing, makeup videos. She, I think, does stuff with other influencers who aren't even, they're like not a part of Hype House or anything. Not that I know much of TikTok, but like I'm just trying to say from what I've seen. But she also just started a music career, and people were like, I think she's just doing this to get more money. Like, I don't, like, in her, she can't really sing. So I was like,
oh no.
I was like, how is she like getting these records? I was so confused. How is she able to do this?
Even like Lil Huddy and his songs, he's playing at
I didn't even know he sang.
There's
or
like
did
this
rapping.
oh my god,
I've never heard it.
There's this concert coming up with like a bunch of like emo artists, and he somehow got on the lineup. Don't know how, but it's happening in like Vegas.
Oh god.
And I feel like he's just like a wannabe Machine Gun Kelly. It's
Very
not it's not
possible.
that good either.
Yeah.
I feel like they're all just like trying, and it's not going anywhere.
Yep.
But
I feel like I have no idea what's going on.
No, it's a lot.
it's
Like,
its
I
own
feel
world.
Like if you don't have TikTok or you don't go on it often and people start talking, you are going to be so lost, because I feel when Vine, I guess, got deleted,
I miss Vine.
Loved
everyone
Vine.
quoted Vine. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I still quote Vines. I think they're hilarious. But now it's like TikTok's like the new Vine. Or
There's ones
whatever.
that people like quote things to me, and I'm like, pardon me? It's
No.
like
But like
that I should
everyone
know and
quotes
don't.
TikTok now, and I
Yeah.
mean, like, there's a few things that there's sounds that will make me laugh, like actually audibly laugh, like
Yeah.
out loud. But I mean, other than that, sometimes people say stuff and I'm just like, what?
Because everyone's side of TikTok is so like
Yeah.
the Charlie stuff is just like one small portion of like the entirety of TikTok. So
No,
it's just like
I
everyone has
agree.
their own branch of it going on.
Seriously though, I mean, my For You page is literally like makeup vloggers, fashion, and then I have like the occasional like extremely funny memes, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, thank you for that.
No, I was
really
like
appreciate
sitting
it.
outside earlier before our show started. I was on TikTok, and I don't know if you guys have seen it. This is like the most random point ever, but it's
Yeah.
Justin Bieber. He's on a skate ramp, and he's like going down the skate ramp, and he falls off his skateboard. So then the skateboard goes from one side, and then I need my hands visually so you guys can see it, but everyone else can't. But the skateboard, like, it obviously keeps going, then it comes back, and once he like gets off the ground, he like jumps on the skateboard again and falls again. Like, it's just,
I've
you
not
have to
seen that, but I want to.
You have to see the video for it to make sense and
I
to
was
actually
taking
laugh.
that like a totally different route. I don't know if you guys have seen the videos where it's like someone falls and then these people make these insane edits of them like going into outer space. Like,
I have seen
I don't know
those.
if anyone else has seen that, but I find them so funny. It's like someone, I don't even know, like it could be someone skateboarding.
Yeah,
and
they do
fall
like
off
the
their
Wii
board.
bowling thing and have them roll into the pins
Yeah,
and then
Yeah.
shoot it to the
shooting to the
world.
stars.
Yeah.
Like
I
Oh,
love
that's good stuff.
those.
Have you seen the one where the girl like falls off the swing and then she like rolls into the Wii bowl?
Yes.
I can't say I've seen that one, but that's funny.
I miss
so
Vine.
good.
Was that a Vine? It might have been a Vine.
It could have been a Vine. I know people like a lot of it gets recycled, honestly,
Well, I
into
feel like
TikTok.
TikTok didn't really become a thing until like, well, it was always a thing like for a while now, but like popular, I would say maybe like what, 2020, like literally COVID.
Yeah.
I want to say is
That's
It
when
was
when it really-
embarrassing and like when I had it in senior year, people were like, "You have TikTok?" When it was like first coming out, and it used to be like you wanted to hide it, and now it's like you're shamed if you're not on it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it just
well, because
became
you don't
so
understand
huge.
anything anyone's talking about,
Yeah,
which is funny because it's like, do we really need to quote TikTok every day of our lives?
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess we do.
There's like people like will repost vines though on TikTok, and people in the comments, like I guess like the new like generation kids are like, "What is this?" Like somebody did a like look at all those chickens, and the kids were like, "Oh my god, what is this from?" And people were just flaming them in the comments, saying like, "Bro, are you okay? How do you not know these?"
That
Like-
was like my favorite Vine.
My mom like still says that. If
Oh
she
my
sees geese anywhere, she'll always say that.
It's just like iconic. It's one of those lines that are just never gonna get old.
It
It
is.
will always be funny.
And like, what are those?
Oh, literally. I
That's
have
so funny.
an ungodly amount of videos of my 2015 high school days of me in like a Walgreens with white Vans on.
Oh my
And
god.
my friends recording Vines saying that.
Back at it again.
Oh no, that's the one it was. Back at it again. And then we also did the like, what are those with like Crocs.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Jesus.
I mean, no offense to Crocs. I think in some people's world, Crocs are making a comeback.
no, I don't like it.
But I personally
Not in
wouldn't
my
wear them.
world.
Okay, I'm glad we're all on the same page there. I didn't want to offend anyone. But I seriously think they are low-key making a comeback. I was seeing, there's actually a girl I saw in one of my classes. They had like,
The platform ones came out.
oh, I never
They're
saw
like
those.
tall Crocs. They're
No,
gosh.
They were
horrifying.
like insulated Crocs. They had like fuzz in them. Like
Oh,
it was
I
like
saw
an
those.
Croc. It
Those
was
look
so weird.
So,
I had them as a child, light blue with dark blue fur.
Oh, they've
Can't
been
recommend.
around. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were new. I was like, I've never seen those before.
Maybe they did a soft relaunch. Who's to say?
that just doesn't mix with me. Like fur and rubber. Like, I know they don't
know.
touch obviously, and you don't feel it, but
No.
No,
idea.
They get
I
so
just-
crusty because it's like those are rubber. You should go out in the rain with them or something.
yeah,
The
and then they're
fur-
fuzzy.
Oh
if
my
they
God.
get wet, oh my god.
They were like awful. I threw them out.
I have like chills just thinking about it. Just that mixture just freaks me out.
I don't really
I don't
think
know
I was
why.
a big Croc wearer when I was younger.
I wasn't either.
I can't. Maybe I owned a pair of Crocs when I was at swim school because it was just easy to take on and off. I don't know. But other than that, I can't say I've really ever been like, I really want Crocs. You know?
I don't
Yeah.
blame. I had Heelys,
I
and then
loved Heelys.
I
I
had to give
want
them away.
Heelys.
I rebought a pair in high school, and I brought them to school, and everybody was just like, "Let me try them on." We were rolling up and down the halls.
Oh my god. Well, it came to the point where like Heelys were like my childhood, you know, like wore those every day. But in my elementary school, they started like doing wheel checks. So they made sure the Heely
come
wheel
on.
Oh, that's a
was
thing?
taken out so you
Oh.
weren't going around the school doing it.
What kind of world?
I know, it was so rude. I was like, I am just trying to have fun and you're ruining my fun.
I
Like,
was genuinely thinking about asking for Heelys for my birthday.
You should.
I
It's so
I
much
just-
fun.
I feel like I'll never use them, but just the fact that I have them,
yeah.
it's just whenever
Really
I need to like
satisfying.
roll away, I can do it.
It's so nice. I was so scared though, like putting them on for the first time since like a child. I felt like a deer walking for the first time. I was like,
Was it difficult?
falling. Once you get in the groove of it, you're good, but you can't be scared when you're rolling. Like you literally just gotta like run and put your feet up and just trust you're not gonna fall.
well,
so
my
it's
thing
trusting.
is like the wheel would always get the rubber and wheel would grab the floor.
I would
and
fall down the stairs.
I would either break like quite like out of nowhere, or I just eat it. But I mean, you know, it's all fun. But if I saw somebody with Heelys on, like just around Monmouth, I'd probably laugh.
I'd
Like,
probably take a video of it and put it on my private.
I think it would be. I wouldn't put it past anyone here. Like I think it would be a really fun time.
We'd be on like Yik Yak.
Yeah, no, actually.
Has anyone seen the roller going by?
Has anyone seen the Healy person? Come on.
Oh my god, I love that.
No.
I feel like we could definitely take Yik Yak to a whole other level on this show. I feel like if we wanted to make
Yik
that...
Yak's blown up over
If you don't
here.
know what Yik Yak is, it's pretty much this app you could download, and it has like a 5-mile radius, so you get all of these like messages of people nearby, just like almost like a Twitter, but it's
Yeah, it's like
anonymous.
live tweeting,
Yeah,
but like
like Ask
on
FM.
campus. Yeah.
I don't know, it's super
I don't
crazy,
have
but
it.
people are
That's
like
funny.
getting exposed on it, like left and right. I don't know if you guys, well, probably not. I don't think anyone would. No, maybe, whatever. Anyways, Greek Life just had recruitment, and
Oh my god, they got
oh my god,
flamed.
Yik Yak was going nuts about it, like ripping every
Yeah.
sorority apart, and I was just like, couldn't be me.
It was entertainment though.
Couldn't be me.
Reading it.
Coming from someone who's in a sorority and is on special status, so therefore I did not go to recruitment, but couldn't be me.
Nope. Can't
Could not
relate.
be me.
See, I feel like I'm so out of date with everything. I don't.
Why?
See, I've heard of Yik Yak.
Yeah, I used to
I
have it
heard
like
it was-
younger, and then it like came back now.
Yeah, I heard it was just for like parties though. Like
I mean,
where
people
parties are
do
going
post
on.
about that stuff, but the only reason I know about Yik Yak is because of my gremlin roommates.
Gremlin. Help.
No offense.
God.
Anyways, so I remember walking down the stairs and they were just like talking about it, and I was like, "What are you guys saying?" And they're like, "Yik Yak, you're finding out so much
Like
drama."
who?
And I was like, if you need, like, as if you need any more drama to be talking about. Like, if you need the
That.
excuse to talk about more people, like, just please, like, delete the app. But then, out of curiosity, being the human I am, I downloaded it. And I was like, this is so dumb. But, I mean, it's kind of entertaining.
It's
to
like
see what's
TikTok.
going on.
Like you
Yes.
can't get off of it. I'm gonna literally download it right now.
Download
No,
it.
it's like a, oh, wait, Yik Yak. Is
YIKY.
A
No.
yak's an animal, right?
Yes, a yak is it.
Okay, so that's...
That is indeed.
So the yak is the icon.
Yes, I see it. It is
Just to
loading right
clarify,
now.
If any of our listeners want to download Yik Yak, just clarifying, a yak is an animal, and that's
case
the
you were
icon of
confused.
the app.
Yeah.
Unless you're confused like me, which is totally understandable.
It's allowed.
Yeah, it happens.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
It's a really good app though. Very silly.
I swore it was only for like parties though.
I feel
I
like
don't know
it
where I
used to
heard
be, but now people just like
Flame each other.
I have
Talk on it.
something. Do you guys remember? I think it was called TBH. It was like in high school. I
Ask
remember it was my
TBH.
junior year.
I
It was
only
like
remember Ask FM.
it would give you like this like question, and it would give you like 4 people in your grade, and you would get to choose, and then that person like saw what responses said.
That seems like it would make people cry.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't like offensive things. It was like most likely to like go swimming with a dolphin or something. Like it was like stupid
Oh,
stuff.
I thought it was gonna be like tea.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, there were some that were like slightly mean, but like not that bad. And it was
Yeah.
like all anonymous. Like I remember like there was this one time I was on it and I got a response that said some guy in 11th grade said you were cute. And it
Hey,
turns out it was my
yo.
boyfriend, my current boyfriend.
I love that.
And I found out like probably like 2 months later. But
So
I don't know. I
precious.
thought you guys would remember it. So
No,
I
I
guess
feel
not.
like
Never mind.
No,
I mean,
definitely
honestly-
Ask FM though.
Ask
Yeah.
FM and Yik Yak remind me because they're just like very similar, and just people get flamed on both of them.
Yeah.
Like, if you
That
the
was funny
moment
stuff.
somebody gets an anonymous, if anyone can go anonymous, the truth comes out where
Oh,
people just
right
do not
out.
hold back.
Yeah.
I'm like waiting for the day there's an update and someone thinks it's anonymous and it's just not.
That would be so bad.
Or like you have to click a setting to turn back anonymous or something. I don't know. I just think it's very crazy. It's just so much more than what we actually need in society today or at Monmouth University. Just unnecessary.
Gotta love it though. We need the
Uh,
entertainment.
I am
Do
like
we-
currently downloading it, like
Do we need
entering
the
my phone.
entertainment. Honestly though, like I feel like there's like I'm gonna just relate with the dads out there and moms, like go outside and like take a walk. Like you don't need to be commenting about anything that does not revolve around your own life.
It's
Like,
true.
Mind your business.
Don't be a Karen.
Yeah.
We love Karens, but that's completely.
I don't love
Don't be-
Karens.
Completely sarcastic.
I was gonna say don't be anything with a K name, but then my dad's name's Kevin, so like.
Oh, well, we want to
love
be
my
Kevin.
dad.
We like
yeah,
Kevins.
we love
Yeah.
Kevin.
Love
Sure.
a good Kevin, but you know, Karen, Kelly.
Oh, damn, Kelly.
Sorry, no offense. Not the Y's, the I's.
The eyes.
The eyes, you know, for personal experience. Not a fan.
Even like Kelly and Dance Moms, though. Wild woman.
Is
oh
she
my
a
God.
Y or
Always
an I?
screaming.
We should talk
she
about
has a
Dance
Y,
Moms.
I think. Dance Moms was
Interesting.
crazy.
Dance Moms, we're talking about it next week. I'm writing it
Honestly.
down.
Okay, we'll go into a more in-depth discussion on, maybe we'll pull up some funny comments we find on Yik Yak.
Oh yeah, we
That
gotta
we
circle
could do
back to
some
Yik Yak. Now
funny
we're
things
all on
that.
it.
I would love to share. I know I heard Izzy might have a roommate story. I would love to go into my roommate story also. I feel like it is so funny to certain viewers. Anyways.
Next week we will dive
Yeah,
right
because
into
you know, I
that.
just spilled some low-key tea by what I just said. I'm not gonna give you too much, but you know,
Oh boy.
that's a little intro. And honestly, just anything else that I guess comes up entertainment-wise throughout the week, that's what we'll be talking about.
We will come back and update.
Exactly.
See, like, I know it might be TMI, but like we were so nervous for the first show, and we didn't get through like anything that we said we were gonna talk about.
I feel like it just flowed.
It
We
did, it
talked
really
about
flowed.
Literally stuff we didn't even have written down.
Exactly.
But that's fine. I hope everyone enjoyed.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I think, if not everyone's first radio show, it was mine. So, thanks.
Welcome
it was
board.
definitely something exciting.
But yeah, I had a fun time too. Next week we will come back, spill more tea, maybe try to be more on track. But you know, I had fun either way.
Ruin people's lives.
Maybe.
Literally?
I'm joking.
A little fun segment
Oh,
moment.
kidding.
All right, guys. So this has been Two Blondes and a Brunette. I hope everyone enjoyed, and we will see you guys this time next week, Tuesday, 10 to 11 a.m.
See you guys
Bye-bye.
later.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for listening to this week's edition of Two Blondes and a Brunette. We hope you loved it. Signing out, I'm Jillian.
I'm Izzy.
And I'm Lauren. Be sure to tune in again every Tuesday right here on WMCX from 10 to 11 a.m.
Turn into 88.9 WMCX at Monmouth University if you want the entertainment that makes you go.
Bruh.
We are Two Blondes and a Brunette, live every Tuesday morning from 10 to 11.